So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make an Indian flag animation in Blender or any kind of flag that you like. So let's get started with the video. So let's delete the cube first and let's add a stand. Now the X value of the stand should be 0.3. Now let's change the Y value, it should also be 0.3. And the Z value should be 10 point. That should be enough. Now let's grab it or move it, or you can even do it by clicking on G then Z to move it on Z value, and that's enough. So our stand is almost ready. Let's customize it. For that, let's go in the shading property, or you can say it's the material property. Click on new and then go down, choose the metallicness to be 100. It's taking some time to load. And here we'll choose the metallicness, change the metallicness to 100 and lower the roughness like 0.4 or near that. That is better. Now let's add another object. Click here. You can use any shape you like. I will now change the major radius of this to 0.4 and the minor radius to 0.15. That is better. Now let's shade it smooth. Okay. That is better. Now before we do anything, let's add our flag. The easiest way to do that is go in edit, then go in preference, then search plane. As you can see, here is the option of import export images as planes. Select that, then go in file, go to import and click on images as planes. Now you have to go and download any flag, any kind of you like. I've chosen an Indian flag, so let's choose this and import as plane. Now let's drag it. It's taking some time to load again. Now Let's drag it, drag the flag. And let's change the size of the flag. It should be 5 point, and this should be as same. I mean, that's kind of better. Now let's drag it in its position. That's perfect. And now you can choose any shape that you'd like. So you can choose any shape that you have to drag it. And that's enough. Now duplicate it by clicking Shift D and then click on Z to move it on Z axis. Drag it up, and now that's better. Now let's add a circle or ball, you can see. Let's drag the ball and make the ball a bit smaller. Do 0.3 for all the sides. And now it's better. Now let's drag it down. And perfect. So as you can see, our stand is almost ready. Now we have to color the stand. So first let's choose the cylinder. Go to the material property and choose the base color. Then choose the V and turn it to 0.286. Now that's better. Now let's do this for all of them. Click on new, and don't forget, set the metallicness and other things to 100, or you can say full. And just lower the metallicness or roughness. And that's better. Now do it with all of them. Okay, let's just enter it. and that's better. Let's choose the ball. It's loading again and again cause actually it's not that better version, or you can say the better. Now let's change it to 0.4. Now done. Let's choose the base color. That is as usual, which we did for the cylinder. 0.286, or it should be 0 only. Or that's kind of red. The V should be 0.286. And now it's better. Now let's choose the flag. Go in the modifier tab, or you can say physics tab. Choose on cloth, and then you can choose silk. Then when you go down, you can say here is option of collision. Click on the collision and activate self collision. Now when we'll play our animation, we can see that the flag is falling, and just that much. And so that's why. Let's click on the flag, go to tabs. To go in tabs, or click on the flag, go in edit mode. To go in the edit mode, click on tab. Now right click, click on subdivide, and you can change the number of cuts. I'd like 20, or you can even do it like 15. I will choose 15, that's better. Now when we'll go in object mode and play our animation, it will be something like this. Now that is kind of weird, and the flag is still falling. To stop it from falling, let's go in wet paint mode. And now let's paint a flag in this order. You have to paint it like this only. So what this does is it steals the flag from this area, or you can say it freezes the flag. I mean, not much movements from this place. And now it's done. Now let's go in object mode. Let's select both the shapes, or you can say your custom shapes you have choose. And now when you go down, here is the option of shape. Click on it and click on pin group. And when that's done, now let's play our animation. As you can see, our flag is not falling, but still it doesn't look that better. So let's choose the flag, click on right click and click on shade smooth. And the animation is much better now. The flag feels like or looks like a real cloth. Now let's add wind to it. Go to add, force field, and add wind. Now let's turn the wind. Set it near your flag and make it bigger. Make the wind bigger as much as it's the size of your flag, so the wind can go everywhere. So let's do it 0.5, or I mean 5 point. That's better. And now it's good. Let's drag it near the flag. Now let's play our animation. As you can see, the wind does that much. I mean, the wind isn't giving that much force. So let's choose the wind and go in the physics property and change the strength to 2000. And change the flow to 2 point, or you can make it move as if you like. So, and now let's play our animation. As you can see, it's more better. So now that's done. Let's choose when the animation will end. So as you can see, the animation nearly ends at 100 or 90. So let's choose the end to 90. Now let's play our animation. As you can see, the animation will stop on 90. So now let's go in the rendered view where it takes some time to load. And we are going in render view in some time. And here we are in the rendered view. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's just wait for some more time. So let's start editing in the rendered view. And so let's go to the physics property, and now let's choose the. So now we are in the rendered mode, and the light is too powerful, that's why let's delete it. Now let's choose any object, for example the stand. But before that, let's go over here, go to backgrounds, or you can say this is the world's property. Now let's go in background, or you can say color. Before, let's choose the background, or choose glass or holdouts. You can even choose glossy. But that might not be much better. So let's just choose it as normal as background. Let's add a color to the background. Like you can choose brick texture or any texture you like. I'm going to choose the notched texture, and that is better. Or let's go in the wave texture. It's taking some time. And here we are in noise texture. Now let's choose our camera. The better way to do that is go in and click on 0. Now as you can see how when we try to move, now we are out of camera view. So click on N, go to view, click on camera to view. Now we can move it properly. So set your camera properly. And that's better. Now let's go to the output setting. Choose it as FFmpeg video, and then go to files. Choose any file that you would like to keep it in. I'd choose Blender. And that's better. Now let's go in render view, render, and click on render animation. And that's it. Just wait for your animation to render. Thanks for watching, and happy Independence Day to you all.